time, please. Don't crowd.
Oh, it's all right. Of course.
Father told us about.
I heard I heard Paimon. Wait a second. That's the room. Oh, wait. Oh, we don't need some. Come on. Wait, huh? Or me.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually. I was poisoned.
Wait, but those are the Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
All right, Fold, Selwar. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything.
Really? Awesome! Yeah.
Well,
All right, see you later.
Bye! Lenny, about all that...
scared. When Foltz was really Elwar has Chaplot is a. I know you two. Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who?
Allow me.
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Of course!
Oh.
You must be pretty
Oh, this is the first...
It seems like it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, and? After this mission is over.
Oh,
is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much...
I heard that.
Oh!
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others. Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at.
That's enough, Phil.
Don't talk.
Well, that.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with... You're right. Oh, Lenny's getting...
So, what do you... well, I should probably get cooking.
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Huh? Fremine? What are you doing here?
Fremine! Nice to see you!
We were just going to make... Were you looking for some... Yeah, we've got some left.
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware. And you were... Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on.
Maybe...
Just...
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny.
Hi, Lenny. You can call...
Clairvy?
Does that name ring any...
No, not at all. She must be the Phantom Child.
No, I haven't told anyone.
For how long?
About...
So ever since we...
I know what I'm doing.
Really? 'Cause you know the rules of the house.
I've thought it through. Linny, that night, that feeling of being haunted.
So what you're saying is... that was her?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the house of... If Clairvy were our but she's been living with us, helping us from... I couldn't just
So what's your plan? Come with me.
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. No way! They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness.
I'm sorry, Linny.
Oh, really? You did?
Huh?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me we grew up together later on when you started
Linny,
the darkest and most you and Lynette are the most
Oh, looks like things are getting kinda Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away. Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Oh, wait a minute. Well, we're all friends here, right?
It's just a small family dispute. It's not
What are you getting at, Trap?
when guests are around, I just thank you.
me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here.
I've tried that already.
And?
She even came with us all the way to Poisson.
I don't know much.
Let's see here. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't.
Well, sounds like it's.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that
Of course.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2.
I swear.
Whoa!
Lynette!
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother. And you too. You 3, Traveler. And
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than... If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything.
You're not. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. There's no time to lose.
I'm full. She said she's full?
That's still.
Does she know that she...
I've tried.
Clairvy, if you've got some time.
Sure. Oh, another new. Hello.
Clairvy, how did you
Huh? The knave brings you here and.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? The people in this house. Wait.
Is there anyone that can...
Perry.
Have either of you heard of that?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, but... Maybe...
Oh,
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
to go outside, where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father... Of course, that's... If the worst-case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line. You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby. I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
It's the knave! And... child! Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their...
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the...
well, right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to...
Spoken like a true
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't
go! I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just
And why would I betray them?
Well, You've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Wait, did you really?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family. Huh. Based on...
Hardly. I don't appreciate... Although, it would be more apt... Call yourself a Fontanian.
Huh? You're not.
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me. But
So, you stayed in
good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, well, I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so... friendly.
They were that high stakes?
Well, the current atmosphere...
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Well, just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay. I get the picture. Well, would you look at the traveler, Paimon?
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less.
All right. Well,
No thanks necessary.
I like...
We should probably get going too.
Oh? You...
Oh,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. Apologies for...
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation. Oh, I wonder if Lydia had any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went. Winnie, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, everything was fine at first. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... Well, oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all.
Good. I've got...
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get...
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade. Oh, yikes. That our rare guy? Did he say...
Well, I asked if it was only later.
Wait,
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. Her name's not here, huh? Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything? Fremine.
I managed to...
Strange.
Yeah, I mean...
oh, those are two of the people...
That's to be expected, actually. Father, as members of the House of the certain members get older and realize they want some people like Shep.
These kinds of conflict...
Well, that's true. I can't say for...
You think she's been...
No, not... She's told...
And they just...
Clairvy's words.
This is...
Whoa. What's this project?
Sorry, but I'm not sure if I only know what Father has told us, which is because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining
Wait, but is it?
key role is just Father thinks so. It's just that
Okay, super.
external pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back, but it looks like things are more.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Well, it's getting late. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, I'm always she's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on... Look! Look over there! Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees! Over there! Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast! Oh, look! She stopped! Clairvy! Shh! I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is as long as you're useful. You're saying it's just... that doesn't... I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry? There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really... Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company. She looks so young. It's getting... Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? Perry and I promised each other, but I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. And what should I do? Well, let's head back.
All right, looks like we're all here.
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask?
Well, we met the doctor.
It's possible we're not real. I did hear Father reject.
Secret experiment? Could...
I don't think so.
I don't know any the details of. I know you don't agree.
Alright, that's good. Clairvy seems... It's just that... It doesn't seem like... The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave direct.
Father didn't come. Lynette, you're with me. All right,
Judgment! Huh?
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Although I must profess to being curious.
Us? Distract you? A good one.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing in Paimon. Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to. Okay, then we.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, I'm glad to see you.
You're not.
I assume you're referring to Lenny, although, no matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who.
Does that mean you're going to kill?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives?
But
Any organization in which perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nantoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do.
But
Ah, you seem concerned. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful on the... Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it.
wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time I asked you to meet. Well, time to go. It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette, I must say. I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not... I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal.
I understand your request.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. A family is like a large body of water. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Of course, if you...
You choose your words carefully indeed.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy.
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
So, what exactly were you talking about? Paimon only heard...
You really want to know?
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on too.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on, well...
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's my fault.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here.
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to...
I'll take 3 papers.
Oh! Thank you for your... If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably...
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson.
Actually, why don't... Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson and...
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your... That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite...
Wait, why are you being so...
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Then what...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far. Wonderful. When the time comes,
Okay.
that is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me. Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. No one comes here anymore. Nor it was before I became a harpin.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. Clairvy was 6. Crucibina was then. Clairvy was happy.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Crucibina came up with a novel. It's difficult. They would be handed over.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. Clairvy did try to, of course. There was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age, who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? Clairvy was a cheerful, her cold-blooded nature, despite their differences. There may have been even with her body.
Oh no.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. It was during this Clairvy never, if she couldn't escape, and precisely. It happened from that moment on. It was the very result. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation.
Crucibini?
Correct. This is the place where Peruware killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the moment she acted. Any conception of what was right or wrong, Peruware won.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about, it was you all along.
I left that name behind after I defeated Crucibina. The moniker of Mother died with, and that is where the story ends.
Yeah.
I suppose you could. You see, of course. Clairvy died when she was. Memory is a.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling.
Perhaps I should put it.
So if all of that.
Indeed, but other times, shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes? But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand what you might want. So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend!
It's too late for that. I hope you understand.
Is this really what you want to do?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger makes you impulsive. Well, I do believe I've kept my end of the deal.
Here they are, Father.
Oh, you gonna execute him? Lenny!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to.
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all.
I did not. You're lying.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. We're birds locked in a cage.
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die.
Liar.
We all live. A single betrayal can go. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot.
You've been
Filial, I owe you both my life. If this were any other—
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake. I'm sorry, Chaplot. Faults. We accept our punishment.
Chaplot, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth.
all those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say?
Please reconsider. We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. So please, Father.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Linny,
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However,
Our weapon?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Impossible. Did you hear that, Traveler? Lynn and the others have to duel the Knave. If they lose those...
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. So
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior.
when the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help.
What's wrong? Traveler! Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
You're asking to join the duel against the Knave?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less.
Quietly
Is it
now.
my turn now?
Game's up.
With these rising flames!
You can't run. And voila! Punishment!
Is it my
Busted.
turn now?
Wind, hear me. You asked for it. Over
With
here.
these rising flames! Now that's more like it. Is it my turn now? My turn now. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
And voila!
Is it my turn now?
Things are about to get dicey.
Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless ants. Is it my turn now?
control my blade. Then... I swear by my sword! And voila!
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
You alright?
Look at you. Trapped like a...
Try to pace yourself,
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Now's our chance!
Over here!
Let's see how strong you resolve truth.
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
Barbados, guide us. The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. All hope has been extinguished.
Now's our chance!
Over here!
You can't run!
Shiver!
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
Suntown is only the beginning. You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
Now! I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
Crimson Moon. I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me. I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all.
Brother! Lenny!
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping, do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. And once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away, if you can withstand the pain. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity. Memory is a...
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die.
Even so, I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to wait.
Of course.
Dry your tears.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, I prepared 3 goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all...
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
Can we talk now? You really are Perry, aren't you? Wait.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoat. Oh. Huh? That's it? Yep. Plus, can you tell me?
You never stopped trying to at first. Now, later on, you... Still, But you called... You tried for the last 16 years.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really... But somehow, I still think I understand. If I could do it...
Is that so? But it's something I discussed, of course.
That's more, Perry. I think I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside...
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
Really? Of course! Playing the lute... Those yokai I once saw. Oh, sounds like. If I had some. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, she probably. I was always too. But at the.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were...
Oh no!
Don't worry. We were able to turn the situation around.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
Okay.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Clairvy. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Whatever regrets.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered.
And you? What?
Lynette and Fremen...
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you, I must admit.
You're
brave. You would do anything.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone, I'm not deserving.
You're wrong. In my opinion, we may have different even without that.
Father.
No one knows if reaching a certain strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand,
Children must... The road ahead is...
You've done so much for me, Father. Protecting my
Then you're welcome to Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, no matter how arduous the journey ahead,